like, we figured it out, and then, like, dudes bust through the door, and he's like, you need to help, we need to get out of here, because we turned this thing on, and then aliens were like, definitely not, and they suspended the Earth, and they were kind of like, it's fine, they'll think that time is continuing, but for them, definitely not. Too stupid.
West Virginia,
Mountain Mama, take me home. Angry roads.
Hello, and welcome to episode 56 of Angry Roads. I'm Sussan.
And I'm Dave.
And I'm quite excited about this week's topic.
So, in case you guys don't know, the way we do these topics is we have like a Google Keep. And we just update it with thoughts that we have, and then or things that we see that we want to discuss. And I put some in, Sussan put some in.
And usually these are conversations that we used to have like in the car or while you were making dinner, but now we put them in the Google Keep and we have them in front of you.
That's it. And so I came across this thing, which has been floating around a little bit in the conspiracy things.
You do love a in the heplipep. You do love a good conspiracy.
I really do. But basically, the conspiracy is thusly.
Mm-hmm.
Did the world end in 2012?
Mm-hmm.
We just don't realise it. So
like this is a blink of my eye kind of thing? Like this is my last moment and it's just been stretched out?
Could be.
I mean, we're trying to potty train our puppy at the moment, and if that is what my last moment stretched out to be is, let's just end it.
Let's say, right, there's a couple things that point to 2012
Okay.
as the end.
Other than the Aztec calendar?
Mayan calendar.
Sure.
Yes, other than the Mayan calendar.
Because I was about to say, I'm like, I don't think they were like in cahoots with CERN.
No. The CERN thing, I just was something to remind me to talk about the other parts. It's not specifically about CERN.
I'm excited about CERN because of Steins Gate.
Yeah.
An amazing anime if you haven't seen it.
It's a good one.
It's 24 episodes. You just got to push through the first 12. That's all I'm going to say.
So, other than that, there is this thing, and I'm probably going to butcher this, but it's called the I Ching.
Okay.
It's a very, very old, ancient kind of Chinese... Pretty sure it's Chinese. Hopefully that's not offensive, but pretty sure it's Chinese. Philosophy on how time is perceived. It's a bit hard for me to go like too deep into it because I don't know enough about it. But basically, it has a formula that can tell you how much time is left.
Of what? Of just time?
Time. 2012 was the end.
Oh.
So, that's two things, at the least. I won't go further into it, but... You
remember how we watched that Zeitgeist? And they said that so we are now in the age of Aquarius?
We're currently in the age... No, I think the age of Aquarius is what's coming. We're in the age of Pisces.
Right. Next one is age of Aquarius. Yeah. Did the age of whatever came before Pisces end in 2012?
No, we've been in the age of Pisces for a long time. So I don't think those two things match up.
Like, I wonder how these two ancient... that being said, how did two ancient societies think to make pyramids?
Yeah. I suppose there's a common thread of thought there for certain things. But it goes a little further. Another guy, a maths person, his name is Terence McKenna.
Sure.
Something. He studied the I Ching. Yeah. And he came up with this thing called time wave zero formula. Okay. Which is somewhat based on the I Ching, but science. He tried he's a mathematician. So he worked out a thing that also he's there is a formula there and it works like this and 100% ends in 2012. That is as much as the equation can do. So the question is this. There's also one other thing that happened in 2012. CERN created the Higgs boson particle.
Is that the Hadron Collider?
Yes.
Right.
And lots of people, including Stephen Hawking, was like, don't do it. It'll destroy the universe.
Really?
Yeah. So, all these things together, did the world end in 2012? Now, let me help you here.
Okay.
Since 2012, what are the things that have happened? The world's gone crazy.
Trumpster.
I mean, as an example. But that's not the biggest one. Think about all the... I mean, I can't like lay specific things down.
The change of the environment.
Correct. All the Mandela effects.
That's true.
That like seem to be coming out of nowhere. And so the thought is that if we all maybe died at the same time, and we're all just experiencing like these unraveling memories of what we thought was there, like the hyphen in the Kit Kat. Right?
The Berenstain Bears.
It's those Mandela effects. Yeah, there's a link to a Mandela effect video that we already spoke about.
It's somewhere over here.
Over there. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that, and then, you know, just we've seemed to be caught up in weird arguments in the world about things that don't seem like the right way. But like we also can't progress further because we can only go as far as we know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So flying cars aren't here yet. It's almost 2020.
That's true.
Right? Like all these things, nothing's changing. Not really. Just like small increments. What about the iPhone? Hasn't fucking changed in years. Is it because I can't think of anything?
Don't tell the iPhone users. Watch, they'll be like, guys.
So the new one comes out in like, I think 10 days they're announcing it.
They'll be like, guys, it'll have USB-C. And all the iPhone people will be like, that's genius.
Revolutionary.
Oh my
but you
God.
know what I'm saying? Like all these things, did the world end in 2012? I don't realise it because it just happened like in an instant. And that was it.
But then whose dream is this?
Well, we're all experiencing our own. Me having this conversation with you is just mine.
It's just in your head.
Yeah, correct.
And I could be having the actual me.
Yeah.
Is having its own.
Yeah. What if we just actually slipped into a different dimension when they when they create that Higgs boson particle?
Would we know?
We obviously don't. That's what I'm saying. We can't tell. I've got no way to prove the world didn't end.
I guarantee you.
Just like the orange thing, by the way. Sorry,
in that previous universe.
Yeah.
Berenstain Bears.
Yeah. So I found
there was definitely the Berenstain Bears.
I'm going to keep this link, but this is the guy who went through and like related all the evidence. There's a really big one relating to the Statue of Liberty. That people seem to remember it on a certain island, but that's not actually where it is. That's probably one of the biggest Mandela effects that I've ever heard.
I mean, that is...
It's intense.
That's a big one.
They reckon Statue Ellis Island, which makes no mention of Liberty Island, but apparently I thought the Statue of Liberty was on Ellis Island as well. But apparently it's not. It's on Liberty Island, which I don't think that existed. Anyway, we'll put a link to this thread. Got a lot of stuff in here. Here's Zia.
So guys, special guest host, Zia.
That's his name. Terence McKenna. That's the dude. I'll put up some of this stuff.
Emergence of Homo sapiens.
That's the... Anyway, we can't... I'll put up some of this stuff and put a link to this, but basically, yes. This is a thread straight out of Reddit.
Glitch in the
Matrix. Glitch in the Matrix. But, you know, there's a lot of supporting evidence. A lot of things that you say like,
I guess, like, let's say hypothetically it did.
Yeah.
If none of this is real, and if you're a figment of my imagination or I'm a figment of your imagination, and everything is a figment of everything.
Imagine you figmented up Zia.
She's nice and warm, so I appreciate that I did.
Yeah.
Where are we? Are we just dead?
Dead in a different universe? I don't know.
They have this
theory about
suspended?
this. They start talking about somewhere up here, the Good Place, I think.
Oh yeah.
That they're like, you know, there's some sort of calamity happening almost daily, mass shootings all over the place. Did we all go to hell?
Oh.
And that this is just like the Good Place, right? Because there's so much crap that happens, and it seems like every day I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it's like the world is going backwards.
Yeah. Anyway.
What does that mean?
See, you're going to fall. I can't hold my leg up like this. She's sitting half on her leg and half on my leg.
What does that mean for the people being born? They're not real?
Yeah, I suppose.
Neither of our nephews are real.
Unless, that means we never met, you know. Just like that was before.
2012. Yeah, oh, yeah, that is true.
It's like I just made you up.
That's...
It's... I didn't even make the Nerd Cave.
Nothing.
That was 2013. Right? But like, the world ended, and then all of a sudden I was able to do my dream.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? Did the world end in 2012? What happened in 2012 for you? Because I don't remember what happened in 2012. I don't remember.
I was 22.
Yeah.
And 22, I think I just moved out of home.
So, like, 2012 happened, and then you moved away from home.
Yes. Huh.
Right? Comment below with what happened to your life in 2012.
Yeah.
Because I think...
Where were you in 2012?
I think if you look back... I don't know the date of this Higgs boson thing, right? But, like... Whatever. In 2012, if something happened, maybe near the end of it, something, or in 2013 you did something that, like, you know, seemed like it was great.
Yes.
Then maybe it's true. Do you know what I mean?
Let's say, hypothetically, someone could figure it out. Let's say we are
They did. That Terence McKenna did.
But let's say he could find, like, just definitive evidence that just none of this is real, and or that we all have been flung into an alternate dimension because we, you know, turned on the Hadron Collider and destroyed ours or whatever, however it works.
Sure.
What ended up happening with the Hadron Collider? Sorry, on a complete side note.
Nothing. They created that Higgs boson, right? I think they still do different kinds of tests with it.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't really know enough.
Would you want to know?
This is the same as the envelope question. The answer is yes.
Really?
Of course.
I don't think I'd want to know, one, if I've actually just been dead for the last, like, however many years.
7 years.
Jesus, that's a long time. If I've just been dead for 7 years, that means my cat doesn't really exist.
At least I know Zia exists.
You got it before that?
Yeah.
Nice.
She's actually...
You did it, Zia.
It's her birthday tomorrow or the day after or something.
It's tomorrow.
But... Yeah, of course I want to know.
I never learned to drive. And I thoroughly enjoy driving.
Look at this. You're driving in this video.
Right? Look at me go.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, 2012 comes around, the Higgs boson gets created, and all these ancient societies knew it was coming, and then everybody's things happen, and now we've run out of good things to have happen, so now it's just bad. All the worst things that possibly... The Amazon rainforest is legitimately burning.
I mean, it's 20% of our oxygen, and it's legitimately fine. And the Brazilian president is like, don't worry about it.
That's definitely not happening.
Don't worry about it, it's
fine. Right? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy talk.
In my mind, now it becomes not even an anime. It seems a bit too... it doesn't really fit an anime, but I guess a sci-fi. Like, we figured it out, and then, like, dudes bust through the door, and he's like, you need to help, we need to get out of here. Because we turned this thing on, and then aliens were like, definitely not, and they suspended the Earth. And they were kind of like, it's fine, they'll think that time is continuing, but for them, definitely not. Too stupid. Why you turn on Hadron Collider? Why you do this? Why you destroy universe?
Thanks for watching. Contentious topic, obviously.
I'm talking to you, son.
Yeah. Please subscribe to our social medias and subscribe to the channel, most importantly. And if you want to try something great...
Dead or alive.
Yeah. Hunterkiller.com came up with a thing. Did they start before 2012 or after 2012? Did we make this up?
Ooh.
We didn't. You can use code AngryRoads at checkout for 20% off your first box. Hunter Killer is a loot crate style subscription.
It's a box full of puzzles.
Yeah.
Ciphers.
That is a long-running story over multiple months.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We posted a video of us playing it. We'll have the link down in the description.
Yes.
But we've done a premium box before. We've worked through one of the campaigns. Absolutely love it, and we love that we're collaborating with them to bring you guys some fun content.
So if you want to support the channel, and you want to support them, Angry Roads at checkout.
I hope they do exist. I hope we exist.
I know Zia exists.
And that's...
Oh, okay. I was going to pick her up for the camera, but forget it. Bye.